Southern African development communities trying to find solutions to its current food crisis. That's as about 6.3 million people in the region face food shortages this year. Experts will meet in Johannesburg next week for the International Food Security and Safety Conference.
Farmers, academics and economists will hold discussions on how best to deal with the food shortages in Southern Africa. SADC's battling the effects of a crippling drought that's hammered food crop yields. Research by the HSRC and Medical Research Council shows that in South Africa alone, some 26% of households go without food, while nearly 6.5 million people who live in the region go to bed hungry.
Kenya suffered the most devastating effect due to the drought, and between 2005 and 2010, where almost about 2 million bags, one bag is about between 75 and 100 kg. 2 million bags of maize was heavily contaminated with poisons from fungi. And the government was struggling because of the drought situation. That was the cause. The government struggled to see how they can withdraw this, because people actually died after consuming that. And so the government tried to withdraw that from the market. But because of the poverty level in some of these communities that were affected, they didn't want to destroy those food products.
South Africa's food inflation is expected to rise to 11% year-on-year in the fourth quarter. Consumers are already feeling the pinch of soaring prices affected by shortages in drought-stricken commodities such as maize, bread, cereals and meat. The scramble for produce has prompted countries like Zambia to ban maize exports until there's enough crop for local consumption.
I think, given that we're talking of the food insecurity in the continent, another issue that we need to raise is that the continent produces a lot of food, but that food goes out of the country, and then we are forced to bring in imported foods in. So now that also touches on our food basket.
South Africa has resorted to importing maize, but the weak rand is likely to add to the costs. Other countries are meanwhile encouraging the use of yellow maize in order to keep citizens fed. The International Food Security and Safety Conference takes place from the 16th to the 18th of May. Moteo Khwaripe, Johannesburg.